Hey, hey, my lovelies, and welcome back to Beck Square Gaming. It is time for more of my solo run on 7 Days to Die. I am Scottish Bex, and this is Warrior Difficulty. So, we are creeping ever so close to Horde. We've sort of got a huge chunk of it done now. We have just had update version 1.4. That is hopefully going to start to fix some of the bugs that we've been seeing. So, I mean, I'm kind of excited. We're getting closer. The fact that they've released the bug update means that the next big one is coming. It's coming. They're getting it prepped. So, I think, yeah, what more can we say? I mean, there's so much we could be doing, but at the same time, you know it's about to come to an end for this series. So, you know, it's one of those things. And I'm kind of excited. And I'm really looking forward to the new version, and we're gonna see what it is. So let's start by doing a few quests. I'm not stressing about whether the Horde base is ready. The Horde base is kind of ready. I'm not gonna be all, oh, I need to get it done. It's done, guys. It's not a big deal. Do you have any jobs for me? Okay, so we've got infested clear. One of them is going to be over high. So which direction do we want? I say this every time. I think it's, yeah. So we want to go either north or east. We don't want to go, so north or east. North or east, okay. No, south, southeast. So really, it's got to be that one.
I've got work to do, if you don't mind.
Well, let's go. Yeah, I think we've done that one before, but let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Good luck, kid.
Kids? Well, that's fair. You do look older than me. Not by much. Right. Alright, guys. So we have arrived at the destination. So let's do this. I'm not going to stress too much. I think we've already done this one. I have a vague recollection of doing this one previously. So this shouldn't be a new POI for us, but it at least will be... It's something to do, isn't it? I have been thinking a lot about where we're going, what the plan is, because obviously with the planned release of the new, you know, the update, it's going to be a case of, well, what am I going to do differently this time? So obviously, you know, we didn't really get through this series as much simply because I'm not doing so many videos on this, and it means that we haven't for this series gotten through as much of the game as I would have liked. Now, to be honest, the game doesn't massively change. Once you get to a certain point, it really is rinse and repeat, isn't it? And I completely understand that you do have the odd day where things go completely crazy, which we saw with the recent server day where we were doing the army base, and it all went interestingly different. But if you haven't seen that video, guys, go take it a watch. It was absolutely insane what happened, and yeah, it got really good. So it just shows you that even when you've played it for a certain amount of time, the game still is quite unpredictable. So yeah, definitely. What I would say is, so my thoughts around that would be really that I don't want to end up in the situation where we are now, which is where I was going to say, sorry, I got distracted. I could hear a noise there. So I don't want to end up in the situation where I am now, which is essentially where we've gotten to day 48. But I really like to get to at least day 70 on a series, and I'm past the halfway mark, but I'm not close to the full mark. And I think from my side of things, I really would like to move forward with that for the next time. So I need to think about how I want to handle that, how I want to kind of try get more done, progress the time through. The other thing I've really done is I've not really done a massive amount of other building. I've not done a lot of that kind of stuff. And I think taking some additional time to do some of that will make the time pass more. Now, for obvious reasons, I appreciate that you guys don't necessarily want to sit and watch me build a base, and I 100% understand that. So what I might do is a little bit of a mix. So the videos might... Ooh, hi. Well, don't get cocky there, mate. I'm just going to pull everything a bit at a time here, I think. What's next? What's next? Anything else coming? Yeah, so my thought process with it really is along the lines of... I just need to keep an eye out for anything jumping me here, because I know I've woke something up. Would be probably still doing 1 or 2 hour videos, but they might, instead of spanning 1 day, they might span 3 or 4. But what I would be doing in that meantime is all the building and things that essentially, not necessarily off camera, but I would just maybe remove excess amounts of it. And that way I get the building of the base done. I get, I get a lot of the enhancement prettifying stuff that I don't really do in these series, because I think I'm not sure, as much as it's a massive and important part of the game, I'm not sure it's part that people enjoy watching. I mean, if that's the opposite, if you would rather see me drag the whole lot out, then... Oh, hi. Then yeah, that's fine, but that was my thoughts, and that's where I think I'm going to go in the next series when the reboot happens in about a month. And I think... And that's my sort of overall reasons for it. I think I want to be getting through more, get the game going faster, get up the game stages more, get harder stuff going, get to the more extreme, hordes, to be honest. But at the same time, get the things that I haven't been getting done. Which would be, that a lot of the base building and things like that. I don't think this is the way in. I don't know. Sorry, my little dude. I don't think this would have been the way in. I think that's the way in up there. I think what's happened is they hacked their way out the building. What I'm going to do is go back in the way that I would have had to go had I gone in the way normally. So just your thoughts. I mean, is that... Oh, no, it's not, actually. Over here, maybe? No, it's not there either. How the hell would you have gotten in this building? If you hadn't have gone through, they hadn't broken through the door, what would have been the way in? Oh, it would have been the base, isn't it? It's always where the little bit is to start. That's right. I'm not seeing the usual feet that you normally see. Where is everybody? Are they gonna suddenly load in on me? Weird. Yeah, so, I mean, I think the thing is, yes, I'll obviously do a series when the reboot happens, and I just don't want to end up in the situation like where we are here. We're only just about hitting day 50. I mean, we might, if we're really lucky, sneak up to maybe day 60 before it. So we're not be that far off by the end, but I still feel like it's been a really slow series because it's one a week, and it's like, well, I'd like to kind of move a little bit faster from that perspective. And for my own, I think it gets a little bit stale sometimes, and I mean, I don't just constantly, every time I'm on, wanting to be like, yeah, let's go do this, let's go do this, let's go do this. I want to be able to say, do you know what, I'm gonna have a bit more of a chill, I'm gonna I'm going to do some work on the base today, but not worry about, oh, well, how's that going to work on, you know, on YouTube and stuff. So I think it's that kind of balance. I need to kind of be getting the things done that need to be done, the hard end of the farming, the hard end of the grinding, without necessarily taking too much video value from you guys, if that makes any sense. But no, if you guys would say no, we would prefer to see all that, even if it means it's dragged out, then that's fine. I mean, I can consider that. But I think I know most people are probably just going to want to see this portion, the more action portion. Not that I'll also, once again, I will probably change up the skill set that I run. I might maybe next time do fists. You know, I'll kind of, I just want to keep changing it up. So each time it's a little bit different and it's not always the same thing for you guys. Get off me, turd. Get off me. Getting back up. No, we're good. Well, that looks like that was painful. You got a little something there. Right there. Right there. Right there. I don't really need that. I'm not going to eat that because it's, yeah. Half that. I don't need half of that. Right, the door. Is this the one that had the... Hang on. Is this the one that had the roof bit that collapsed? The answer to that is no. Alright. I think we're seeing anything particularly exciting here, so... Let's do this. He's not down. There's no. Where did you come from? Honestly, where did you come from? Right, I can see that me not making this jump. So, let's just drop that. Because I can see me not making this jump. I'm not gonna lie. Anything up here? Just that. Okay, back down. Now we need to go over. More blocks. Go. But still got a clear area. We've obviously not finished. I don't like the fact that I'm going into something that I don't have a way out of. Makes me very nervous. He almost got shot, but I don't need to shoot him. Oh, I remember this. Well, I can't get his head. I might just have to shoot him up the butt. That is not a good sound. Backing up. Right, he's down, thank goodness. What else is coming at me? You're right, that kind of looks slightly uncomfortable. You okay? Something hammering something somewhere. That's going to be up the stairs, isn't it? I can hear stuff moving, but I don't see anything. And it's not showing up, so they might not be part of the... I think they're outside, to be honest. I think it's a wandering horde from outside. I'm gonna take that down, and then I'll just have your head. I think it was a wandering horde. Didn't need the hand, it's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say that's and we're off. He casually strolled down those stairs. Right, we're jumping, we're moving, we're off, we're going. Ah, I missed the jump. Oh, I did not need to see up your... More sounds out here. What is that? Oh, it's her. Oh, eating the coyote there killed. Coyote, whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we're moving. And we're moving. Oh! Who knew bushes fly? Apparently they do. And that must have been the end room because... yeah. Do you know what I might do? Very quickly. Is actually heal. That might be sensible. I hear staying healthy is a wise idea. I mean, I don't know who thought of that shit, but you know. That's there, which is fine. Before you ask me why I'm following it just in case there's loot that I want. Do you actually want the... right. All the stuff. Ooh! I want that. We can get rid of the grass. We can get... to be honest, I don't really need... I don't even really need those. I mean... I'm at the point now where I'm like, I've got millions of them, or I'm not using them, or I'm not going to break them down. It's going to take me too long to break them down, so why bother? You know, I'm at that stage now, guys. So please don't be like, oh, you could have used that. I get it. I get why you might feel that way. But no, I'm definitely at the stage where it's like, well, that feels sort of pointless, and yeah. Feel like that. Like, I'm not going to make a baton, so I'm not going to stress about picking up baton parts. More of these tools might be of use. That is definitely not of use, so let's get rid of that. Right. See, I do use handguns, but I don't think I'm at this point that I'm going to upgrade what I've got, to be honest, because I've already got a level 6. So, again, I don't see me really needing... Yeah. I think I'm happy to call it there in terms of what I've got. I could just go put stuff on my bike. That probably would actually make more sense and then come back. But to be honest, it's just more stuff to put away at the end. What I really want to get, and I'm not going to get for this one because this, like I say, this one's almost done. But next time, I need to get myself one of the robotic drones. 100%. I never ever use them. I never do. But it's coming in really handy. In the server series with me and American Bex in terms of giving us something that we can put down, so that we've got with us that we don't have the bikes. Now, yeah, we might still lose, you know, if it goes down while we're being attacked, but it might still. So hopefully it wouldn't be destroyed before we die, but you never know. But this is my point, is it's something else, isn't it? It's something to at least put a little bit of stuff on the thought that I'm like, this is quite deadly. I'm gonna pick the bike up. I mean, that was a tier 5, but I've done that one. I wasn't overly worried about that one, which is why I didn't pick the bike up. Right, so we've made it back to the trader. I'm just going to stick a few things down just so that I can free up space for handing in the quest. That's kind of a needed.
Hey, asshole. Well, looky here, boys. We got ourselves a real life
I don't
hero.
really need the Forger
And
book.
now
I've
he
kind of
wants
done
to
it.
be paid.
Part of me's like, you know, I mean, I'd be more tempted to take the gas cans because, to be honest, I don't really need any more of the Forger head books. I've got what I wanted from the Forger head books, to be honest. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the ability to make additional crucibles would be handy, but it's not a requirement. Ooh. Tier 5 completed, so machete crafting bundle, shotgun turret bundle, gyrocopter parts. Oh, I don't think I'd play with a gyrocopter, to be honest. None of them are particularly don't really need any more ranged mods. I've got what I want. I'm not going to use the rocket launcher. The turret might be of use, but I've already got one of them. Let's just take that for shits and giggles, shall we? Only because none of the others were really of any use. I mean, yeah, the machete parts, I could maybe have made myself a better machete. And you have to, the parts are fine, but you still have to know how to make the machete. So, if you don't have the skill, it doesn't matter if you've got the parts, you're not making anything. Let's go have a look. Take that out, can I, all the way up there? That doesn't need to be there. Yes, I'd kind of done my cleanup, really, and done in what I was wanting. And then, yeah, I mean, we've got stuff that could be getting done on this side. But... Ooh. Then we need to run this as well. You need to replace, yeah, a whole load of the dirt, really. But that's, yeah. Okay, in there without... Do you know what I could do? I need to take... Let me take this away. That'll look... See, I'm going to take these away anyway. And lower down this level, so... Right, so what I'm not going to do is run 2 layers of the steel along here. I'm just going to run 1 layer. I don't need to run it 2 all the way along, to be honest. It's 2 there because that's supporting what's under there. I need to stop being crawling and then go from there. But I don't really need it to be 2 all the way along. This is where I need to not clunk myself on the head with the spikes. Okay, so another one over. And then I need to fix the drop difference, which is fine. That's part of what I'm doing. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. Downside to using solid blocks over the wooden pieces, that if I've not changed my block piece, I end up doing that. That's up. Yeah, I think it stays up. I think it's just that it's, yeah. I want to swap over and do, yeah, I need to work out what I'm doing here. It's fine, but what I'd probably do is step it back a little bit like that. Yeah. Then we need... And this is going to come up here. Nope, that's still the wrong piece, Peggy. Obviously, I would reinforce all this up, but I'm not going to stress that, to be honest. Where we are now, it's not worth stressing over. I just want to make sure the ramp doesn't disappear. I'm reinforcing that up. very uneven around it, but it is what it is. I'm not going to stress it. At this point, I normally would beautify it all up, but I'm not going to worry too much. A night has fallen. That was so pretty. Oh, and we're out of steel anyway. But that's kind of, no, I'm not worried about that. That's kind of where we were getting to anyway, so. Not quite a lot done there, actually, in terms of the reinforcing. Like I'd say, this is never going to be 100% there, but it's going in the right direction. And we need to kind of push this all back a bit. What I need to do is put in the bit above it. So I need to put the roof in. I need to work out where I can't go forward from. So that's probably going to be point of no return. So yeah, no, they're gonna get stuck. Well, no, because that's gonna be last bit up would be there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that was beautiful. Don't think I can do him as skilled though. Oh, it did as well! Oh, moving targets are hard, especially with the running. Oh, that one changed direction on me. was going to keep walking. He didn't. Sometimes it seems to twerk off to the side. I don't know if that's my hand doing that, like if I've maybe got a slight twitch in my hand or something. Sorry, my oh dear, your legs have somehow managed to go through your chest, but we'll not go into that. Right, so the only thing I really need to get done for Horde Day tomorrow, well, Horde Day, no, it won't be the next video, it'll be the video after that, is, the spikes, really. I mean, I can do a bit more reinforcing, but to be honest, it's the spikes. That's what I'm needing. What was I doing? I was over here. Can I enforce that? Yes, okay. Do you know, I was just thinking there, it's nice to have had a running horde. It's gonna sound really weird. Instead of a screamer. Like, it seems to have been that you so rarely get the wandering hordes now, and it's always the screamers. I kind of miss the wandering horde, so it was kind of nice to actually get the wandering hordes. I feel like they overuse the screamers. I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know, do other people feel the same? Like, there should be more of a mix of, it could be an animal pack, it could be a horde, it could be screamers. I just feel like it's always screamers. Like, and it's like, man, kind of gets boring. Okay, I'm gonna get up there and take that out. Don't need all that up there. Oh, that was right. I think I've got sort of it. Yeah, I've not done all of this side and the reinforcing. And I've kind of not really done the edges and stuff. But I'm not getting too much into that at this point now, guys. I might if I decide that I kind of want to finish it. But in general, I'm not going to stress it. coming to the end of this day. I didn't actually intend to do any work on the base today, and I've ended up doing, but I think it's just more that kind of mindset where my brain's been like, I just kind of want to know it's done. So that I'm not faffing around on Horde Day trying to get stuff done. And it's probably the same. You'll probably find when I go to do day 48, I'm probably going to harvest the wood and get all the spikes ready. And I just think it's I just like having that done so that I'm not stressing on Horde Day about getting stuff done, because then there's that panic of, will it be done in time? And you know, and I don't like that panic. So I'm gonna head back and put things away, because this is us at the that's an irradiated screamer at my base. Being very weird. I think she technically screamed. You brought some friends. Oh crap. Get them all angled so they're all coming up at the same angle. Uh-oh, reloading. Okay, stay down. Yeah, we're good. I don't know where the other screecher came from. Was she round? Had she broken in, or was she just... No, I think she was just wandering round. Right, so I think that's us. I think we got what we needed to get done today, guys. And I'm fairly happy with it. I think it's always kind of the same thing, isn't it? In the sense of just trying to get to where we want to be. Get that away in the building blocks. And that. So I'll read those. It's all upstairs. Let's get them put away, shall we? It's all good, I think. Yep. Yeah, so I'm very happy with what we got done today. It was only one POI, but to be honest, I don't want to end up in a situation where all I'm doing is grinding POIs. I think there's so much more to this game than that. Unfortunately, it seems to be the main thing to do. I think, you know, I want to kind of think about where I'm going now and what I want to do next. And like you say, I think for me now, really, it's not really planning for this series, although it's more planning the finishing of this series. And then what I want to do in the version 2, which is due out start of May, I think. I don't know if it's end of May, start of May. I think it was just May, they said. So I need to look into it more, but that's the idea. So I'm going to leave this part here, guys. And as always, if you haven't enjoyed yourself, give us a like and a comment. Help get our content out there. And we will see you next time all. Enjoy.